This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is a violation of the law.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy, or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Grinnell Booster Club supports all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Pollyi's Pizza, Grinnell Mutual, West Finch Auto Plaza, the Dairy Barn, ASI Signs, the Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars, Sarah Smith for House, and our innings are brought to us by Brent Nichols State Farm. Our foul balls are brought to you by Cirques Financial, and the scoreboard is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual. So welcome to the first inning. Chris Juni has the play call tonight.
All right, thank you very much, Dan Walker. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fowler Field for tonight's doubleheader coverage of Tiger Baseball on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Little Hawkeye Conference matchup against the Newton Cardinals. Tigers coming off an impressive win last night up at Benton. It was actually tied 3-3. Then the Tigers busted out for 7 runs in an inning and pulled away, defeating the Bobcats 15-3 last night. Tigers' record coming in is 20-1 overall. Only loss being to Little Hawkeye Conference foe Indianola here a week ago by a 5-4 margin, and they are 8-1 rather in the conference. Newton's starting lineup goes together this way as we're about ready for action. They'll lead off with number 24 Turner Williams, a pitcher. Batting second, number 3 center fielder Brody Bauer. Batting third, number 30 right fielder Braden Chance. Batting fourth, shortstop number 21 Casey Summers. Batting fifth, number 10 third baseman Eli Stewart. Batting sixth, second baseman number 34 Cale Schwartz. And we'll get the rest of the starting lineup here. As stepping in as the pitcher, Turner Williams take the first pitch from the Brady Stewart. First pitch is down for a ball. Again, glad to have you with us here on this Wednesday night. A little bit of rain rolled through about an hour ago, but feels no worse for wear. It's going to be a good night for baseball. Here's a 1-0 from Stewart. Called for a strike on the outside corner. So 1-1's a count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball misses up. 2-1 now the count. To his counterpart, Cardinal pitcher Turner Williams. Lefty in the box. Here comes the 2-1 from Stewart. Fastball just outside. Cole Johnson did his best to frame it. And count should be 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Fastball's low, misses, and Turner Williams draws the first walk. Brings up the center fielder, number 3, Brody Bauer. Bauer stepping in. See what Cardinal coach Brad Kaler. Newton comes in 4-5 in the conference, 8-7 overall. See what Coach Kaler is going to do against the Tigers here early on. Stewart's mount. He squares the bunt, pulls it back, was low and outside for ball 1. Again, Bauer taking a long look down to third base to his coach, Brad Kaler. And here we go. Stewart set to deliver the 1-0 pitch. Scores the bunt again. This one's in for a strike. 1-1 now the count. Not a real big lead at first taken by Williams. Newton's not real aggressive on the base paths. They're about the middle of the pack in the Little Hawkeye Conference in stolen bases. But we'll see. Here's the 1-1 from Stewart. Scores the bunt and misses, committed that time. That's a strike. I don't think it hit his bat. Maybe it did. But anyway, either way, foul ball, it's a strike. Counts 1-2. Right fielder Braden Chance on deck for the Cardinals. Here in the top of the first inning. Wind is blowing to right field tonight here at Fowler Field. 1-2 swung on and hit towards third. Across the diamond, not in time. Low throw, and everybody's safe. Brings up right fielder Braden Chance. It was kind of a slow roller right on the line. Long throw across, and could not get the throw complete, and all the runners are safe. So first and second, nobody out, and in steps right fielder Braden Chance for the Cardinal. Newton got something going early here. Stewart takes a look. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball misses outside for ball 1. Again, like Bauer before him, Chance taking a long look down at his coach, Brad Kaler. Gets the sign, and here comes the 1-0 pitch. Ooh, that hit him. Now bases are loaded. No doubt it was obviously unintentional. You don't want to walk or hit anybody low the bases. And that brings up the shortstop, Casey Summers. Now they're going to go out and have a chat. Here comes Coach Stenberg out to talk to his pitcher. Get he and maybe his infield settle down here a little bit. Go over the rest of the starting lineup here for the Cardinals while we have the break. Summers is batting now in the 4th spot. Batting 5th, number 10, third baseman Eli Stewart. Batting 6th, second baseman number 34, Cale Schwartz. Batting 7th, first baseman number 1, Evan Grimm. Batting 8th, number 7, Drew Thompson, the catcher. Batting 9th, the DH, number 33, Skylar Milheiser. And then in the 10th spot, not batting but playing left field, number 25, Tade Vanderlaan. All right, Stewart heads back to the mound, or rather the dugout. And again, that brings up Summers with the bases loaded, no outs for the Cardinal here in the top of the 1st inning. Stewart stares down at his catcher, Cole Johnson. Here comes the pitch, swung on and chopped foul. Late on the pitch was Summers. Foul ball down the first base side for strike 1. Again, cloudy. There's a bit of a breeze. There was actually a lot of breeze. And cloud coming out. Too bad a night, considering the temperature we've had the past few days here at Fowler Field for baseball tonight on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. 0-1, breaking ball. Misses outside for ball 1. Fans thought that was pretty close. So did I, but the umpire has the best view in the house. And he said it did not nick the plate, so it's 1-1 the count now to shortstop Casey Summers. Stewart with the delivery. Breaking ball upstairs. 2-1 now the count. Again, bases loaded, nobody out for the Cardinals here in the top of the 1st inning. Tigers baseball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network on YouTube. Glad to have you along on this Wednesday evening. Stewart with a pitch. That was inside, and it's 3-1. Three and one's a count. Bases loaded, nobody out for the Cardinals. Here comes a 3-1 pitch from Stewart. Swung on and fouled off. Back out of play. And now the count's full. Coffin at first base isn't even trying to hold on the runner at first, and you wouldn't do that, of course, with the bases loaded. Here comes the 3-2 offering from Stewart. Swung on a chop towards second base. Flipped to second for 1. Across to first for the out, the double play. The run does score, though, for the Cardinals. And they take the 1-0 lead. Bauer advances to third on the play. And that brings up third baseman number 10, Eli Stewart. But now there's 2 outs. Eli Stewart waiting the pitch from Brady Stewart. Ball down low in the dirt. Good block by Cole Johnson for a ball. One and 0 now the count to Eli Stewart. Pitch, nice one. A little bit inside. Caught the inside part of the plate for strike 1. 1-1 now the count. Here comes the pitch from Stewart. Swung on and chopped down towards third, towards second, deep in the hole. Long throw across. Not going to get him. It was deep in the hole. Tiger shortstop Colin Gibson did the best he could. Newton gets another run. And just nice timely hitting by the Cardinals, and they jump out to a 2-0 lead. Brings up second baseman number 34, Cale Schwartz. Run on first, 2 out. Cardinals lead 2-0 here in the top of the 1st inning. Breaking ball from Stewart misses outside for ball 1. First game of a doubleheader tonight. Here's the second one. Swung on and chopped down the third base line, but foul. Runner was going. So Brad Kaler sent the runner, but foul ball means everybody resets. That's right. Don't run a foul of your financial situation. Contact Sturks Financial, Tom Sturks, Dustin Smith, or Natalie Pavey. That's Sturks Financial today. 1-1 now the count. And here we go. Swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball by Stewart for strike 2. Tigers trying to get out of this one, obviously, with minimal damage. Already down 2 runs. And Schwartz waits the pitch. That breaking ball way outside. Nice stop by Johnson. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first for the second baseman, Cale Schwartz. Swung on and hit out to center field. On the run as the center fielder for the Tigers makes the catch. That is Braden Blackford. Makes the catch to retire the side. Newton gets 2 runs in the top of the first. Tigers come to bat next on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
I'm Sarah Smith, and I'm excited to share that I am running for Iowa House District 53 in 2022. As a lifelong Iowan and a native of Grinnell, I know the district well, and I have a vested interest in its success. It has been a home to my family for generations, which is why I am eager to learn more from you and support our collective growth. So please follow me, ask me, join me. Visit sarahsmithforiowa.com.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Sarah Smith, the House, and Polley's Pizza.
All right, we'll get the Tigers starting lineups as we go here. But leading off for the Tigers, the catcher, number 5, Cole Johnson, facing the Cardinal pitcher, Turner Williams. First pitch in there for a strike. After Johnson will be second baseman Alex Smith, and in the hole is shortstop Colin Gibson. Breaking ball misses outside for ball 1. 1-1 now the count. Here's the pitch from the lefty. Swing and a miss by Cole Johnson for strike 2 on the pitch up and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Johnson. Second baseman Alex Smith on deck. Here comes the pitch from Turner. Breaking ball, swing and a miss for strike 3. Nice breaking ball. Gets a strikeout. Williams, so far, pretty good on the first batter. Brings up second baseman number 6, Alex Smith, for the Tigers. He'll be followed by Colin Gibson, Will Doty, Brady Kaufman, Jalen Idle, Brady Stewart, Caleb Crum, Braden Blackford, and then playing left field but not batting is Cole Blackford. Pitch in there for a strike. Fouled off. Another Cirques Financial foul ball. A little bit of pause there while one of the Tiger players retrieves the ball. Now we're set to go. Here comes Williams. Swung on and hit towards second, deep in the hole. That's going to be for a base hit. Alex Smith, just to the right of the bag, gets a solid single, and he's on board. Brings up shortstop number 7, Colin Gibson. We all know Colin Gibson's power. But when there appears to be blowing out to right field. So we'll see. And see if Coach Stenberg is going to send Alex Smith. And Turner goes back. He's a lefty. So you got to watch a lot of things if you're the runner at first base. Umpires are watching that lead foot to see if he puts it towards home or not. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. One and 0 now the count. And back, throw to first in time as Smith has to dive back in to the bag. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball out, down and outside for ball 1. Again, see if Coach Stemmer. Tigers are our second in the conference in stolen bases. So see if they are going to be aggressive. Here's the pitch. Inside, that hit him. Fastball inside, hit Colin. So now Tigers have runners at first and second with one out. That brings up designated hitter number 2, Will Doty. Already had one player from each team plucked by a pitch so far. It is part of the game. It does happen. Pickoff play thrown into the outfield, but backing up as a center fielder. Turner, or Williams rather, the pitcher tried to turn and whip it into the outfield, but missed the bag badly. Rather throw it to second base for the pickoff. Went to the outfield, but backed up by the center fielder, so nobody advanced. And here's the first pitch now to Doty. Right down the chute for strike one. Williams' pitch swung and a miss by Doty. Big cut. And Doty in the hole, 0-2. Williams now. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And Williams gets Doty out swinging for the second out of the inning. Brings up the first baseman, number 3, Brady Kaufman. Lefty steps in against Turner Williams. Runners at first and second for the Tigers. 2 outs and Kaufman at the plate. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball outside. Swing and a miss for strike one. Here's the 0-1 from Williams. Just misses outside. Boy, Turner Williams gave a long stare at the umpire. He wanted that one. That looked pretty good. But it was called a ball, so evens up the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That's down in the dirt and outside for ball 2. 2-1 now the count. To the Tiger first baseman, Brady Kaufman. Again, runners at first and second, 2 outs. Newton leads Grinnell 2-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Tiger Baseball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network on YouTube. Glad to have you along. Here's a pitch. Swung and fouled back. Foul ball. Evens the count up at 2 apiece. Again, our foul balls tonight sponsored by Sturks Financial. And here's the 2-2 pitch on the way. Again, breaking ball outside. And that loads up the count of 3-2. So runners will be going on the pitch here. The Tigers try to get something going here in the bottom of the first. 3-2 the count. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Williams. Oh, fakes the throw to second. Everybody steps out, and we'll do it all over again. Here's the pitch. Swung and chopped foul. Nice piece of hitting by Kaufman that time. The pitch fooled him. It was breaking ball going down and away, and he just got a piece of it to stay alive. Might have nicked him on the shin or something. Kind of hopped a little bit there. No worse for wear. Count remains at 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch to Kaufman. Swung on and hit up the middle, and that's going to get through for a base hit. Tigers stop. The Tigers do get 1 run. Alex Smith was running the whole time, and Kaufman gets an RBI single, and Tigers cut the deficit in half. Now they trail 2-1. Brings up third baseman Jalen Idle. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. The right-hand hitting Idle up now, facing Turner Williams. Here's the pitch. Fastball outside and down for ball 1. Williams not even paying attention to the runners now. There's a nice breaking ball. That was a beauty for strike 1. Started on the inside of the plate, then tailed back in over the middle part of the plate for strike one. Tigers trail 2-1 here, bottom of the first inning. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Another breaking ball, same one like last time, a beautiful pitch. And now idle in the hole, 1-2. Williams trying to get out of the jam here. Here's the payoff. Swung on and hit toward the gap, and oh, nice play by the second baseman. Gets up. Oh, and they call him out at first. Nice play by the second baseman. He dove for it and he flipped it. Close play at first, but he is out. But Tigers do get 1 run. They trail 2-1. Top of the second coming up on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual and West Finch Auto Plaza. And we are welcome to the second inning. No, we're not. We're at the bottom. No, we're at second.
Yes, top of second.
There we go.
All right. Newton comes to bat here. They lead 2-1. Tigers gave up 2 quick runs, got one back in their half of the inning, so Newton still up by 1 run. Leading off for the Cardinals in the top of the second inning, first baseman number 1, Evan Grimm. Be followed by the catcher, Drew Thompson, and then the designated hitter, number 33, Skylar Milheiser. Brady Stewart's pitch right there for strike 1. There's a hit in between the second and shortstop and third for a base hit. Clean single by Grimm, so he's on board to start this second inning. Brings up the catcher, number 7, Drew Thompson.
Plus you tell everybody who comes through they get a free koozie.
So it's not the first 100, it's everybody that...
I got 200 of them, so okay. I told Lori to give them away until they're gone.
There you go.
Thompson in now. He squares the bunt, and he gets the bunt down to beauty. Only plays to first base. Stewart throws over to first, gets the out. Runner does advance on the sacrifice. Brings up designated hitter number 33, Skylar Milheiser. Runner at second, 1 out for the Cardinals here in the top of the second inning. They lead Grinnell 2-1. Chris Genie, Dan Walker with you on this Wednesday night on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Glad to have you with us. Stewart throws it in there. Breaking ball, a beauty, first strike. Again, same type of pitch that his counterpart Turner Williams threw. Started on the inside corner, maybe even a little bit almost on the batter, then broke in on the part of the plate for a called strike. Stewart gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. Fastball swung on and popped up. Cole's looking it in, and the wind playing havoc. Cole not able to make the catch there. You can see the way he was dancing around that wind. It gets up there that high. The wind does things to it. The flag in center field is sticking straight out. So Thompson, rather Milheiser, stays alive. He's in the hole, 0-2. And he steps back in. Again, runner at second. 1 out. Newton leads Grinnell 2-1. 0-2 count to Milheiser. Stewart gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss on an off speed. A beautiful pitch for strike 3. And that brings up the second out and the top of the order. The pitcher, number 24, Turner Williams. He walked his first time up and scored. Big lefty steps in. facing his counterpart, Brady Stewart. 2 outs. Here we go. Fastball catches the outside corner for strike 1. 0-1 to count. There's a pitch swung on and hit sharply to left center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. That's going to play to run. Almost gets out to the wall. And Williams is in there with a RBI double. That scores Grimm. And the Cardinals get that run back. And they are back up 3-1. On a double by the pitcher, Turner Williams. Running now for the pitcher at second base, number 13, Riley Muchka. And that brings up the center fielder, number 3, Brady Bauer. He also walked his first time up. 3-1 now. Newton gets that run back. Here's a pitch from Stewart. Down low, blocked by Johnson, but goes in front of him. Nice job by Cole there to stop that, and it's ball 1. Brody Bauer, yes. I apologize if I said Brady a few times. Brody Bauer. There's a pitch. A breaking ball didn't quite break. Bauer steps out of the way. And that's ball 2. 2-0 now the count. To Brody Bauer. The Cardinal center fielder. Fastball. Gets a called strike. 2-1 now the count. Nice pitch from Stewart that time. Runner at second. 2 outs. Newton leads 3-1. Here's a 2-1 from Stewart. Catches a corner for strike 2. See what Stewart can come up with here. Coach Stenberg makes the call, relays it to Cole Johnson, then relays it to Stewart. And here comes the 2-2. Swung on and hit. Line to third base. Jumping and making the catch is the Tiger third baseman, Jalen Idle, for the 3rd out. Newton gets that 1 run back. They lead 3-1. Bottom of the 2nd coming up on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn and ASI Signs.
Leading off for the Tigers here, bottom of the 2nd inning, pitcher number 1, Brady Stewart, takes the offering from Williams, swing and a miss for strike 1. Tigers will send Brady Stewart, Caleb Crum, and Braden Blackford to the plate in this bottom of the 2nd inning. Here's a pitch from swung on and hit up in the air to left field. Center fielder ranging over to makes the catch to retire Stewart. Center fielder ranged over a long way to get that, but made the count. Made the catch, rather. Well, he made the count, too, but he made the catch for the 1st out. Brings up right fielder number 20, Caleb Crum. Tigers trail now 3-1 here in this bottom of the 2nd inning. First of 2 games tonight on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Turner Williams breaking ball. Just misses for ball 1. Williams likes to work quickly. He doesn't waste much time between pitches. Here's the pitch on the way. That breaking ball in there for a strike. 1-1 out of the count to Caleb Crum. Williams swing and foul ball off the tip of the catcher's glove for strike 2. 1-2 now the count to the Tiger right fielder. Center fielder Braden Blackford is on deck. Here's the pitch from Williams. Outside. 2-2 the count. Try to get Crum to chase. He wouldn't. Sun's peeking out now. And it'll be a pretty nice evening for baseball and softball. Pitches upstairs, and the count gets full. Tiger Girls softball team is hosting Newton in a doubleheader tonight as well on the softball field right next to us. Busy night out here at the Grinnell Athletic Fields. Here's the 3-2. And that's a strike call for the second out. Brings up center fielder number 4, Braden Blackford. 2 outs, nobody on for the Tigers here in the bottom of the second inning. They trail 3-1. Again, Turner Williams works very quickly. Here's the pitch from the lefty outside for ball 1. Blackford gets on at the top of the order, and Cole Johnson on for the Tigers. Here's the 0-1 for Williams. That pitch called for a strike. Pardon me, he's 1-1 now is the count. Williams shakes off his catcher now. Here he comes with the delivery. Fastball inside, misses for ball 2. 2-1 now the count. Here's the pitch. That fastball called a strike. Looked to be about in the same spot as the last one, but again, the umpire has a better look at it than we do, so it's 2-2 with 2 outs. Nobody on for the Tigers here, bottom of the second. And he chases a pitch outside, and it's caught by the Newton catcher for the final out. That'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left for the Tigers. They trail 3-1. Top of the third coming up on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by the Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. And also tonight's ball game at the ballpark is the Tiger Sports Livestream Network Ballpark Night. So anyone's at the ballpark, we're giving chances to sign up for 4 t-shirt and hat giveaways. Signed baseball and softball by the appropriate teams. Those are 16 and under could have a chance to be a commentator for 2 of our innings, and they also have 2 Poly-Ice gift cards. So exciting night at the ballpark, brought to you by the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
All right, leading off for the Cardinals in the top of the third inning, right fielder number 30, Braden Chance. He was hit by a pitch his first time up and left out on the base pass to face Brady Stewart. Chance steps in, and here we go for the top of the third inning. Pitch on the way, swung on and ripped to left field, dropping in front of the left fielder for a base hit. Solid single by Chance gets the Cardinals started here in the top of the third inning. Brings up the shortstop, number 21, Casey Summers. Cardinals being very aggressive with the plate, jumping on the pitches and putting them in place so far. Summers steps in, runner at first, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Scores to bunt and tries to bunt foul down the first base line. For ball, or rather strike 1. And foul balls sponsored by the Sirks Financial Network. Don't run afoul of your financial situation. Contact Tom Sirks, Dustin Smith, or Natalie Pavey today at Sirks Financial. Summers steps in, and here comes the offering from Stewart. Swingers to bunt again. This one's popped up. Going to stay in play. Only plays at first. He throws over the head, and the runner's going to be safe. Newton runner falls down. Not sure there's a collision with the first baseman or not. Meanwhile, the Newton player advances to third. Braden Chance gets all the way to third. So Summers is safe on the error. So the Cardinals have runners at first and third with nobody out. And the umpires are having a conference here to see if there's some interference. I know the fielder is entitled to go get the ball. Since that was an errant throw, he's entitled to jump and get the ball regardless of the base runner's position. Normally they have to yield to the base runner at all spots except for that one. And what I saw, our first baseman Kaufman jumped to get the ball, and the Newton player, they bumped, and the Newton player fell down, and they're giving him second base. And here comes Coach Stenberg out now to discuss this. So they're calling interference on the Tiger first baseman. That puts the runner down at second. And now Coach Stenberg wants to hear the explanation for this. And I'm not up enough on the rules of baseball to know. I just do know from my softball days and in doing baseball that the fielders do have to yield to the runner at all times unless they're making a legitimate play for the ball. It's a judgment call. And obviously, I guess, in the second base or the field umpire's judgment, he talked with the home plate umpire, and they ruled that it was interference, so they made the call. And the other thing I know about this is I know Coach Stemmer can talk all he wants. I have never, ever, ever seen an umpire go, you know what, you're right, we're going to send him back. So once a call's made, it's going to stand. And we don't know the particulars of what they're seeing. And now both umpires are talking. Coach Stenberg said his piece. Now both umpires are talking. I mean, the only way they could possibly do that is if there was a rule or something they overlooked. And Coach Stenberg leaves. And again, the runner is now at second on the interference call. So that's interesting. Brings up third base with number 10, Eli Stewart. He flew out to center field his first time up. So the Cardinals have runners at second and third. Nobody out here in the top of the third inning. Stewart waiting for Stewart to settle in, and here we go. Brady with a pitch, fastball in there for a strike. I'm guessing the Newton Cardinal coach, Brad Kaler, alerted the umpires to go talk about the possible interference because his player got knocked down. Either that or the first base coach, but nonetheless, interference was called. It's a swing and a miss for strike two on a nice off-speed pitch. And now the runner's at second. Already lots of developments here in this ball game, and we're only into the third inning. Here's the 0-2 upstairs for ball one. 1-2 the count. Runners at second, third. Nobody out for the Cardinals here in the top of the third inning. They lead 3-1. Tiger Baseball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network on YouTube. Chris Juni, Dan Walker with you on this Wednesday night. First of two games here tonight. There's the pitch. Breaking ball outside. Nice stop by Johnson. Slid over to knock it down in the dirt. Keep it in front of him. And it's for ball two. 2-2 the count. Second ball game will start approximately 15 to 20 minutes after the conclusion of the first one. And we, of course, as always, we will pause in between those. Here comes the 2-2 from Stewart. Swung on a foul ball, up and out of play over the right field fence. Count remains at 2-2. Again, our foul ball tonight sponsored by Sirks Financial Services in downtown Grinnell. Tom Sirks, Justin Smith, Natalie Pavey. 2-2 offering now coming from the Tiger hurler, Brady Stewart. Stewart gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, a beautiful off-speed pitch for strike three. Big strikeout that time. Gives the Tigers one out. Brings up the second baseman, Cale Schwartz. He also flew out to center field his last time up. Schwartz now steps in to face Stewart. There's a pitch. Nice pitch. Breaking ball. Tails in there for a strike. Again, Newton this inning a solid single. then a bunt attempt with a throwing error, and then an interference call, and they have runners at first and second, or first and third with no outs, or one out now. Here comes a pitch from Stewart. Check swing, tails outside for a ball one. 1-1 now your count. Cardinals already have 5 hits in tonight's contest. 1-1 pitch coming from the Tiger hurler, Brady Stewart. Swung on and hit towards third. Gets past the third baseman, goes into left field. They're going to send the second runner. Here comes a throw to the plate, and it is not in time. He's safe. Newton gets 2 runs out of that single to left field. The runner Schwartz did not advance, but it is a single and 2 runs in for the Cardinal, and they lead now 5-1. Wow. Brings up first baseman number 1, Evan Grimm. He singled and scored his first time up. Tigers' second error of the ball game as well. Here comes the pitch. That's outside. Nice stop by Johnson for ball 1. Want to know the count now to Grimm, the Cardinal first baseman. There's a pitch swung on and ripped foul down the third baseline. Evens the count now at 1-1 strike. Tigers will have the top of the order coming up in the bottom of the third. Johnson, Alex Smith, and Colin Gibson. Cole Johnson, Alex Smith, Colin Gibson. But first they got to take care of business here in this inning. There's a pitch. Breaking ball across the plate for beautiful strike 2. Newton has 2 runs across. Runner at first with 1 out. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Evan Grimm. Here is the 1-2 from Brady. And he gets a called strike 3 there on the outside corner for the second out. Brings up the catcher, number 7, Drew Thompson. He sacrifice bunted last time up. Obviously will not be doing that here with 2 outs. So Thompson steps in to face Brady Stewart. Here's the pitch. Nice pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. Brady's arm motion, he looks like he's going to throw it right at the batter, but then it tails in on the plate against right-handed hitters. That's a very nice pitch. Here's the 0-1. Fastball chopped off the plate, right to Stewart. He goes over, flips it to his first baseman for the out to retire the side. Newton gets 2 runs, though. They lead 5-1 now. Bottom of third coming up on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
I'm Sarah Smith, and I'm excited to share that I am running for Iowa House District 53 in 2022. As a lifelong Iowan and a native of Grinnell, I know the district well, and I have a vested interest in its success. It has been a home to my family for generations, which is why I am eager to learn more from you and support our collective growth. So please, follow me, ask me, join me. Visit sarahsmithforiowa.com.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Sarah Smith for Iowa House and Polley's Pizza.
Bottom of the third inning up now for the Tigers. They got some work to do. They trail 5-1. Cardinals jumping all over the Tigers early here. Tigers can't really afford to give up too many more runs, digging themselves too big a hole. Top of the order, though, leads off for the Tigers catcher, Cole Johnson. He struck out his first time up. Here's a pitch from Turner. Popped up and foul out of play right over our heads for strike 1. Again, our foul balls this season, sponsored by Sirks Financial Services. See Tom Sirks, Natalie Pavey, Dustin Smith today. Swung on, and that pitch is drilled right at third, through the third baseman's legs. We'll take it. Goes right by the third baseman. Have to see what they rule that. My guess is that'll be an error. Brings up second baseman Alex Smith. I know that seemed pretty obvious, but it's not I'm not enough of a baseball expert to call errors or not, so I leave that to the official score, then we get the word. Alex Smith is up. He singled and scored his first time up. See if Stenberg sends. Oh. Williams thought about that too. Throws over to first. Johnson gets back in time. I have a question I want to pose to our base players. Williams with a pitch. Swing and a miss by Smith for strike one. If the base umpire is behind the pitcher, how can he tell if that lead foot comes towards home and potentially call a balk?
That's the umpire's call.
The home plate umpire's call? Okay. There's a swing and a foul ball out of play for strike two. I was told that's not the field umpire's call in a two-person crew. It's the home plate umpire's call, so that explains that.
It's more of a tilt by the pitcher of whether he leans towards first or not. That's what they do.
All right. Our PA announcer, Dave Schaefer, telling me it's more of a tilt by the pitcher as to whether they call a balk or not. That pitch swung on, fouled out of play again. Don't run afoul of your financial situation. Contact Sirks Financial. Tom Sirks, Dustin Smith, Natalie Pavey for your financial needs. Williams working quickly. Here's a pitch. Way outside for ball one. 1-2 now the count. So tip of the hat to Mr. Schaefer, our PA person, explaining that to me. 1-2 now the count. Runner at first, nobody out. Here's a pitch. Outside again. Trying to get Smith to chase. Nice discipline by Alex to hold off, and it's 2-2. Turner Williams, the Newton pitcher, works very quickly from the hill. Here's a pitch. That's a breaking ball. Just missed. Boy, Williams wanted that. So do the Newton fans. Even the catcher turns around and asks him, what was wrong with that? But nonetheless, it goes in the books as a ball, and now our count's full. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit up the middle. Right at the second baseman, flips to second for one, across the diamond for two in time. Not in time. Runner safe. But they do get Johnson, the lead runner. Alex Smith reaches on the play. Brings up shortstop Colin Gibson. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. And Colin steps in. Smith at first. Nice leisurely toss by Turner Williams, the Newton pitcher, just to let Smith know that I am keeping my eye on you. Here comes the pitch. Outside for ball one. Again, first of two games tonight here at Fowler Field. The second game will start approximately 20 or so minutes after the conclusion of the first game. We'll have both for you here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network on YouTube. Here's the pitch. Right down the chute, but low. Some Cardinal fans disagree with that for ball two. 2-0 now the count. Runner at first, one out for the Tigers here at the bottom of the third. They trail 5-1 against the Newton Cardinals. Pitch on the way, swung on and hit deep to right field. Look out, that is going to be out of here. That is a home run the opposite way for Colin Gibson. Wow. He got the boost of the wind, got it up in the air, and that thing just carried. My goodness. The Tiger leader in home runs does it again.
2 nights in a row.
And 2 nights in a row for Gibby. And quickly, Tigers close the gap to 5-3. Wow. I've seen those on TV. I haven't seen many of those in person. Opposite field home run. It was a beaut, and Tigers close to 5-3. Batting now, designated hitter Will Doty takes a strike down the middle. He struck out his first time up. 2 big runs for the Tigers. Off a turn. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, fouled back by Doty. Evens the count at 1-1.
0-2.
Or I'm sorry, yes, 0-2. Thank you.
Hot day. Hot day.
It is. Oh, it's beautiful out. It's a lot better than Monday. Pitch in the dirt for a ball. 1-2 now the count. And there's a pitch that misses down. Again, Williams kind of stares down the umpire, not liking what he's seeing so far, thinking he has those pitches. It is 2-2. Here's the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that retires Doty. Brings up first base number 3, Brady Kaufman. He singled his first time up and was stranded at first. 2 outs, nobody on for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. They did plate 2 on the Colin Gibson home run. They trail 5-3. Here's the pitch. Kaufman looks at a strike. On the home run by Colin Gibson, I should say. Here's the pitch. Working quickly. Kaufman just chops at it towards the second base. Slow roller. He comes up, fields it, throws across, and they call him out at first. Close play, but he's ruled out. That retires the side. Tigers get 2. They trail 5-3. Top of the 4th coming up on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual and West Finch Auto Plaza. And the top of the 4th inning is brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm.
All right, Tigers get 2 in the most dramatic fashion. For the second night in a row, Colin Gibson hits a home run. This time went opposite field. What I mean by that is he bats right-handed, and he hit it to the right field side. A little bit harder to do, generally speaking. But Gibson gets it done, and the Tigers now trail 5-3. Skylar Millhouse steps in. He takes the first pitch from Stewart and fouls it off for strike 1.
I actually talked to Colin before the game. He said he was going to try to play the wind. That's what he told me.
There you go. Well, he did. He got it up. It's blown out towards right field, and that was a nice, beautiful hit. Pitch on the way, swung on. Check swing, popped up above. Cole Johnson giving chase, and this time he makes the catch and retires Millhausen. Wasn't hit as high in the air, so the wind couldn't grab it like it did the other. The other one's hit way up there. Wind was playing havoc with it. But this time, our catcher, Cole Johnson, gets it and makes the catch for the first out. Brings up the pitcher, Turner Williams. He has a walk and a double. There's Williams now, hits one out to left field. And right at our left fielder, make the catch, is Cole Blackford for the second out. Brings up the center fielder, number 3, Brody Bauer. He walked and lined out to the shortstop his last time up. So Bauer 0 for 2, rather. Again, Cardinals lead Grinnell 5-3 here, top of the 4th. Pitch from Stewart, that's ripped right at the third baseman again. Lined in to make the catch for the third out to retire the side. No runs, Tigers trail by 2, 5-3. Bottom of the 4th coming up on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn and ASI Signs.
All right, to the bottom of the fourth we come. Jalen Idle leading off for the Tigers. He singled his, or rather, he grounded out to second base his first time up. Takes the first pitch inside for ball one. Tigers will send Idle, Brady Stewart, and Caleb Crum.
There you go.
There's a hit off the wall to left field. Hustling in to try to get into second for a double is Idle. And the player diving for the ball rolls over on top of him.
So would that be interference?
Well, you know,
He
it
dove for an error.
claim could be
his
made.
Play.
But he gets a clean double. Tigers got something going here in the bottom of the fourth. Brings up the pitcher, Brady Stewart. He flew out to center field his last time up. No attempt or interference try by Coach Stenberg, so we play on. Idle gets a clean double. And now Stewart stands in to face his counterpart, Turner Williams. Here's the pitch from Williams. Breaking ball looked a little high, but called a strike. 0-1 now the count. Here comes the 0-1. Outside. Stewart would not chase it. Ball one. 1-1 now the count. Tigers trail 5-3. Bottom of the fourth inning. No outs. Runner on second. Here's the pitch. That's outside as well. 1-2 now the count. Or rather, correction, 2-1.
Both guys won multiple World Series championships, right?
2-1 now the count.
He won it with the A's and the Cardinals.
And here comes the pitch from Williams. Swing and a miss. Nice off speed. Evens the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tigers trail Newton 5-3 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Stewart strikes out for the first out. Brings up the right fielder, number 20, Caleb Crum. He struck out his first time up. Idle's still at second. 1 out now. And Crum steps in to face Turner Williams. Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses outside for ball 1. Again, Williams gives a bit of a look to the umpire at home. Done that a few times tonight. Didn't get the call. 1-0. There's a pitch. That's upstairs as well for ball 2. 2-1 now the count, or 2-0 the count rather. Good thing we're not keeping track of errors by your Tiger Sports live stream commentator, else I'd be replaced by now. There's a strike. 2-1 now the count. Here comes the pitch from Williams. Fastball down and in for ball 3. Williams gets a long look. The umpire that time. Not real happy with our home plate umpire. Behind in the count, 3-1. Working quickly, here comes the 3-1. Fastball fouled off and out of play. Makes the count full. Again, our foul ball sponsored this year by Sirks Financial. Tom Sirks, Dustin Smith, Natalie Pavey. Right there on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. 3-2 now the count. To Crum. Here's the pitch. Swung on and ripped to right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. That'll score the run from second. Crum gets a nice long single. No, they did hold him. Quickly getting over there, the right fielder for the Cardinals. So it's a single. Idle advances to third. We have runners at first and third with one out. Brings up center fielder Braden Blackford. He struck out his first time up. That leaves a lot of things in play here. You have a bunt. You have a lot of things can be called here by Coach Stenberg. Let's see what he dials up. Williams sets, gets a sign, and settles in. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled. Out of play. Down the right field line for strike one. 0-1 now the count. Williams again works quickly. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in there. Beauty for strike two.
I think I feel a little cool air coming through.
Maybe it is getting there.
Oh, you just turned the fan on. That's why.
There's a pitch high for ball two.
Ball one.
Ball one. 1-2 now the count. Here's the pitch. See? I knew it was coming. I just was ahead of myself. 2-2 now the count. Tigers trail 5-3. Runners at first and third, one out. And Blackford at bat. Here's the pitch. Swing and chop foul off the plate. Called a foul ball by the home plate umpire. So Braden Blackford remains alive with a 2-2 count. And Tigers trail 5-3. Here's the pitch. Gets the call for the strike on the inside corner for the second out. Brings up the top of the order. The catcher, number 5, Cole Johnson. He struck out and grounded out to second his first two times up. So
Cole has had 2 ball games in a row of home runs.
So needless to say, the young man is due. Facing Turner Williams. 2 outs now, runners at first and third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a hit right to the third baseman. Goes to second to try to get the force, and he does. And that retires a side. Good hard shot by Johnson, but it retires a side. Tigers get no runs, and they trail 5-3. Top of the fifth coming up on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
I'm Sarah Smith, and I'm excited to share that I am running for Iowa House District 53 in 2022. As a lifelong Iowan and a native of Grinnell, I know the district well, and I have a vested interest in its success. It has been a home to my family for generations, which is why I am eager to learn more from you and support our collective growth. So please follow me, ask me, join me. Visit sarahsmithforiowa.com.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by the Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars and Sarah Smith for Iowa House.
All right, to the top of the fifth we go. Leading off for the Cardinals will be the right fielder, number 30, Braden Chance. And Brady Stewart gets the pitch in there. Well, Johnson throws it down, and here we go. Braden Chance now leading it off for the Cardinals. Umpire gets his mask on, and we are now set for baseball here in the top of the fifth inning. Cardinals lead 5-3. There's a pitch swung on and past the third baseman into left field for a single. Chance, his second hit of the night. Gets a single. And that brings up the shortstop, number 21, Casey Summers. He grounded out and reached on an error his first two times up. Coach Kaler for Newton has shown propensity to bunt here with a runner on first. Nobody else. See if he continues that. He squares to bunt. And there is the bunt. A beautiful one down the first baseline, but it rolls foul. Hit that raised edge of grass and bounced foul. And Summers would have beat that out. That was a well-designed bunt. And he has some speed, but it rolls foul for strike one. Tigers trying to claw their way back in this one. They got down 2-0, got to run back in their bottom half of the first inning, make it 2-1, then gave up one run in the other half of the inning. Then Newton exploded for 2 more runs to go up 5-1. And Colin Gibson tied it on a 2-run shot to opposite field. Didn't tie it, he got him within 5-3. And that's where we stand. Let's see what he's calling. Right. So they're appealing the call by the umpire, but he says it's a strike, so it's 0-2 now to Summers. Here's the 0-2 from Stewart. And he gets the inside corner for a called strike 3. Summers did not like that at all. But as I've said, having been a basketball official, I've never seen a player agree with an official's call, except the opposite team that is called against. Brings up number 10, third baseman Eli Stewart. He flew out and struck out his first 2 times up for the Cardinal. 1 out here, top of the 5th. Pitch from Stewart, catches the corner for strike 1. Oh, 1 now the count. Second baseman Cale Schwartz is on deck. That pitch low for ball 1. One and one now the count. For the Cardinal batter. There's a pitch and swung on to third. Bounced up by, throws over it, not in time. Misplayed there at third. And everybody's safe. Runner advances to second. Runner Eli Stewart is safe at first. Brings up second baseman Cale Schwartz. He singled and flew out his previous 2 trips. Takes a long look at Coach Kaler. Maybe a bunt situation on here. We'll see. Stewart gets a sign from Johnson, and he's set to pitch. Squares to bunt, pulls back, called a strike. Again, Schwartz steps out of the box, takes a long look at his coach, Brad Kaler, steps back in. Now we're ready. 0-1 now from Stewart. First and second, 1 out for the Cardinals here at the top of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit right at the shortstop. Scooped up, relayed to second for 1. Over to first for 2 in time for the double play to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and none left after 4.5. Newton leads Grinnell 5-3 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, 3rd generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza and Grinnell Mutual.
Leading off for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 5th inning, second baseman Alex Smith. He has 2 singles to his credit tonight and 2 runs scored. Breaking ball, tails way outside, away from Smith, swing and a miss for strike one. Smith kind of chastised himself there a bit. Nice pitch. Here comes the second offering. Swing and chopped right in front of the plate. Going to roll foul. Down the third base line. And Turner Williams still pitching for Newton. Ahead now, 0-2. 5-3, Newton with the lead. First of two games tonight on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Chris Juni, Dan Walker with you here from Fowler Field. Glad to have you with us. Here's the 0-2 coming from Williams. Off-speed pitch upstairs, misses for ball one. There's a pitch and hit right up the middle of center field. And making the catch, I believe, is the home plate umpire makes the call. The field umpire didn't do that, so flew out to center for the first out. That was interesting. I always thought the field umpire was supposed to run over and make that call, but home plate umpire made it. Brings up shortstop Colin Gibson. Hit by a pitch, and then, had a two-run homer his last time up. Gibson swings and rips one foul down the third base line. Williams sizes him up. Here's the 0-1. Outside. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Designated hitter Will Doty is on deck for the Tigers here in this bottom of the fifth inning. Pitch is inside. Narrowly misses Gibson. 2-1 now the count. Again, Turner Williams works quickly. Here comes the pitch. That's down in the dirt, bounces away from the catcher for ball three. I'm guessing that Mr. Williams was instructed by his coach, don't give this guy anything to hit. He really hasn't thrown him a strike too much. Here's the 3-1. Right down the chute. Gibson taking on that one. Makes the count full, 3-2. Here's the pitch. And hits him. Second time he's hit by a pitch, puts the runner on, brings the tying run to the plate in the form of designated hitter number 2, Will Doty. Will has struck out both times up his prior 2 plate appearances. Nobody's really tried to steal tonight. Newton did send a runner, but it was on a foul ball. Gibson taking a big lead at first. Here comes the pitch. And that is low for ball one. Turner Williams now takes a look at the runner first. There's the pitch. That's outside for ball two. 2-0 now the count to Will Doty. Again, Tigers trail 5-3 here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Doty for strike one. Nice off speed. Upstairs by the number. Right at the shoulders. Swing and a miss for strike one. 2-1 now from Williams. Swung on and popped up foul and out of play. Don't run a foul of your financial situation. Call Sirks Financial today. Tom Sirks, Dustin Smith, Natalie Pavey for all your financial needs. Sirks Financial Services sponsoring our foul balls all season long. Tip of the hat, and thanks to them for that, and all our sponsors as well. Here's the pitch. Runner going. There's a throw down to second, and he is safe. So Gibson in there with a stolen base. And now the count is full to Doty. Runner in scoring position now. Runner at second. 1 out, 3-2 the count to the DH, Will Doty. Here's the pitch. Swung and chopped foul. Nice piece of hitting by Doty. Kind of looks like he may have dinged it off his foot a bit. He's kind of hopping around. But just got a piece to foul it off and stay alive. Here comes a pitch from Williams. And that's outside for ball four. So Doty draws the walk. That brings up the first baseman, Brady Kaufman. Tigers got something going here. Runners at first and second, 1 out in this bottom of the 5th inning. See if Coach Stenberg decides to put a bunt on here, or maybe has something cooked up. Here comes Turner with the pitch. That is low for ball 1. (5-3) Newton leads Grinnell here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Tigers threading their runners at first and second. Here's a pitch. Swung on and hit foul. Heading towards out of play down the third base side, and it is. Rolls back into the bean field behind us for strike 1.
That'd be a bean ball.
There you go. You got to play a rim shot when you give those. And Williams steps off the mound.
Last 2 years has been a campfire ball.
And now he's ready to pitch to Coffin. Here it comes. Outside for ball 2. 2-1 now the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runners at first and second for Grinnell, 1 out. Brady Coffin at the plate facing Turner Williams, the Newton starter. Here's the pitch. Swinging inside and jammed him. Hit off his hand or his wrist, it looked like. Coffin drops the bat and has to walk that one off a bit. Being told now it hit him off the leg, inside part of the knee. And a ball being retrieved from out of play, and they get it back to the plate umpire. It is now 2-2 the count to Kaufman. Again, runners at first and second with 1 out. Tigers look to put a dent in that Cardinal lead as they trail 5-3. Williams gets set. Here's the pitch. Swing and fouled again, out of play to Brady Kaufman. Again, our foul balls all season long, sponsored by Cirques Financial.
You're at like 97 pitches.
2-2 the count. 97 pitches for the pitchers. There's Kaufman, pops it up. Infield fly rule, they called it automatically. He's got to get back, and he is doubled off, and that ends the inning. So infield fly rule is called, batters automatically out, means the runners can advance at their peril, but Tigers were tagged out, and that'll do for the threat. 5-3, Newton with the lead. They come to bat at the top of the 6th on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn and West Finch Auto Plaza. And this top of the inning is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
All right, to the top of the 6th we go. Leading off for the Cardinals in the top of the 6th, second baseman, number 34, Evan Grimm. First baseman, Evan Grimm. He singled and scored and struck out his prior 2 trips. Takes the first pitch, fouls it up out of play, and it does trickle out of play for strike 1. So Grimm trots back. Down 0-1. Again, Newton with the lead on Grinnell, 5-3. Newton with 5 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error. Grinnell with 3 runs, 5 hits, and 3 errors in the ball game. Here's a pitch from Stewart. Check swing. Outside for ball 1. 1-1 now your count. Drew Thompson and Skylar Milheiser on deck. That pitch in there for strike 2. 1-2 now the count. Stewart picks up his pace a bit. Tiger softball.
Newton
leads Tigers Grinnell softball 5-0 now through 4 innings. Ball 2, 2-2 now the count. To the first baseman, Evan Grimm. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Big strike out there. Gets Grimm. Now the catcher, number 7, Drew Thompson, up for the Cardinal. He is 0 for 2 as a sacrifice, and then grounded out to the pitcher. His prior 2 times up. Steps in to face the Tiger hurdler, Brady Stewart. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball misses outside for ball 1. First of 2 games tonight on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Here's a pitch from Stewart. Batter thinks about it. Outside for ball 1.
2.
Or yeah, correction, ball 2. Here's the pitch. Chopped off the plate towards the third baseman. Tiger baseman comes in and makes it across the diamond in time and gets the out. 5-3 on the putout. For the second out, brings up the DH, number 33, Skylar Milheiser. He has struck out and flied out his prior 2 trips. Tigers starting to run out of innings. They have 2 at-bats left to try to put a dent in this Cardinal lead or take the lead back. Here's a pitch from Stewart. Right down the chute for strike 1. Tigers will have Idle, Stewart, and Crum batching. That pitch was fouled off for strike 2. 0-2 now the count. Nobody on, 2 outs for the Cardinals here in the top of the 6th inning. And now Milheiser steps out for just a moment. Now he comes back in, and here we go, ready to pay. Here's the pitch from Stewart. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Nice breaking ball gets Milheiser. 3 up, 3 down. Tigers still trail 5-3 on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs and the Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars.
All right, bottom of the 6th we go. Tigers trail 5-3, running out of at-bats. Only 2 at-bats left. Leading off for the Tigers in this bottom of the 6th inning, third baseman, number 12, Jalen Idle. He grounded out and hit a double his prior 2 trips, so he's 1 for 2, is the Tiger third baseman. And Williams still throwing. Big lefty brings the pitch outside for ball 1. There's a pitch upstairs for ball 2. 2-0 now the count. To the Tiger third baseman. Now people step off. Now we're back ready to go. Here comes the pitch from Williams. That's outside for ball 3. 3-1 the count. 3-0 the count, rather. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike as Ida was taking all the way. 3-1 now the count. So the Tiger leadoff man here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Nice off speed by Turner Williams, who's gone the distance so far. And Williams works quickly. Here's the pitch. Swung and fouled back and out of play. Count remains full on Jalen Idle. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and hits to center field in the gap, heading back over their head, and that's going to be over everybody's head. Idle heading for second he'll have a stand-up double to get the inning started. And just like that, Tigers have a runner in scoring position. Brings up the pitcher, number 1, Brady Stewart. Newton had a player throwing down there trying to get loose. Couldn't see who it was, but so far no motion by Brad Kaler to bring him in. Going to stay with Turner Williams. I was told Cale Schwartz was down there throwing. But so far, Turner Williams gets to stay in. Here's the pitch on the way now to Stewart. He goes back on the pickoff attempt. And Tiger fans wanted a balk. Nothing called. The throw again gets away from the Newton infield, but good backup by the Cardinal center fielder prevents Idle from advancing. And here we go. Here's the pitch. That gets away. Cardinal catcher quickly pounces on Drew Thompson, and it's ball 1. Runner at second, no outs for the Tigers here in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Stewart for strike 1. Turner Williams has that pitch. It's an off-speed pitch. It's about letter high right across the chest. And he's had success with it tonight. Here's the pitch on the way. Swung on and hit up to right field. Going towards foul ground is the Cardinal player. He makes a catch in foul ground. Tagging on the play was the Tiger runner. He will get into third. So it is a fly out to right field for the first out, but the runner advances after tagging up. And now the Newton coach, Brad Kaler, coming out and out of the mound. And let's see what happens here. As Caleb Crum now set to bat for the Tigers, the Tiger right fielder. And that's going to do it for Turner Williams. We have a pitching change on the way, and we'll tell you who that is when we come back in just a moment on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
I'm Sarah Smith, and I'm excited to share that I am running for Iowa House District 53 in 2022. As a lifelong Iowan and a native of Grinnell, I know the district well, and I have a vested interest in its success. It has been a home to my family for generations, which is why I am eager to learn more from you and support our collective growth. So please follow me, ask me, join me. Visit sarahsmithforiowa.com.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Sarah Smith, Iowa House, and Polley's Pizza.
All right, new pitcher on the hill for the Newton Cardinals is their second baseman, former second baseman, Cale Schwartz. Turner Williams goes to first base. And Williams goes to second. And here we go. Tigers have a runner at third with one out. And Caleb Crum, the right fielder, steps in for the Tigers. He struck out and grounded out his prior 2 trips. Facing Kyle Schwartz. Here's the pitch. Upstairs for ball 1. Schwartz a righty. Turner Williams a lefty. Here comes the delivery. Fastball Gets the inside corner for strike one. 1-1 now the count to Crum. Tigers with a runner at third. One out. Here's the pitch. Outside, but catches the corner for strike two. 1-2 now the count to the Tiger right fielder. Here's the pitch on the way. Upstairs. 2-2 now the count. Tigers trail Newton 5-3. Have a runner at third with one out. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt for ball three. 3-2 the count now to Caleb Crum. Braden Blackford on deck for the Tigers. Schwartz stretches. Gets the sign. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled out of play. Long foul ball. Keeps the count full. Schwartz holds the glove up in front of his face with the ball inside. Here comes the 3-2. Pitch is upstairs for a ball. Nice piece of batting by Crum. Draws the walk. Runners at first and third with one out. Brings up the center fielder, number 4, Braden Blackford. Lots of options in play here for Coach Stenberg. See what he has on tap here. Blackford 0 for 2 on the night. Facing Kyle Schwartz. Schwartz takes a look at first, then a third. Here comes the pitch. Outside for ball one. 1-0 now the count to Braden Blackford. Pitch on the way, right down the middle for strike one. One ball, one strike, one out. Runners are first and third for the Tigers here in the bottom of the sixth with one out. Facing the new pitcher, Cale Schwartz. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike two. One and two now the count to Braden Blackford. Here comes the delivery. Swung on and hit up to right center field. Shallow right center field. Coming in, though, is the right fielder. Makes a break on the ball, throws home. Nobody advances. And the Cardinals get a big out. Brings up the catcher, Cole Johnson. Cole is 0 for 2 tonight. Or rather, one for three, excuse me, on the night. Runners at first and second for the Tigers still. But now with two outs, and Cole Johnson, the leadoff hitter, is up for the Tigers facing Schwartz. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball. Misses upstairs for ball one. Here comes the 1-0 delivery. That's upstairs for ball two. 2-1 now the count, or 2-0 the count rather, to Cole Johnson. He steps to third, then throws back to first. Nobody moved. Everybody's back. And Schwartz steps back on the mound, and here we go. 2-0 the count now to Johnson. And here comes the pitch from Schwartz. Breaking ball is outside. 3-0 the count now. Again, Tigers have runners at first and third with two outs. And they trail Newton 5-3. Here comes the pitch from Schwartz. Misses upstairs for ball four, and that loads the bases. Brings up second baseman Alex Smith. Flew out his last time up, but he is 2 for 3 on the night. 2 singles and a flyout for Mr. Smith on the night. And a big moment here, big moment for the game right here. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Here's a pitch. Up and in for ball one. A clean base A clean single will plate at least one run. Here's a pitch. Upstairs for ball 2. 2-0 now to Smith as Cale Schwartz works rather quickly for the Cardinals. Stretches up. Looks in at home, and he's ready to throw. Here comes the 2-0. That's inside for ball 3. My guess is Alex will be taking on this one. Here comes the 3-0. That's inside for ball 4, and he walks home a run. Tigers close the gap now to 5-4. Bases are still loaded. Here comes the Newton coach, Brad Kaler, out to talk. And as they say, things are getting interesting now. It's 5-4. We'll keep it right here as they have a conference. The whole infield's in, along with the coach to talk to Cale Schwartz. So we'll set the scene for you. Tigers trail 5-4. Bottom of the 6th inning. Bases are loaded. 2 outs. Brings up Colin Gibson, the shortstop for Grinnell. Hit by a pitch, home run, and a ground out in his prior 3 appearances, facing Cale Schwartz. Here's the pitch from Schwartz. Swing and hit up high in the air over third base side, drifting around, and the actual shortstop drifts over to make the catch for the out to retire the side. Tigers get 1 run back. They trail 5-4. Top of the 7th coming up on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual and West Finch Auto Plaza, as is Grinnell Mutual, our scoreboard sponsor. Every sport, every game, every year. So thank you to Grinnell Mutual for doing that. And the top of the 7th here is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
All right, top of the 7th we go. If Tigers go on to lose this game, we'll remember that 6th inning. They had bases loaded. And couldn't get in. They got 1 across on a walk, but couldn't get anybody else. And now we're at the top of the inning. Newton now leads Grinnell 5-2 after 5 innings. Tigers get 2 on the board on the softball diamond. They're playing 2 tonight as well. Turner Williams now the first baseman, leading off for the Cardinals here in the top of the 7th, facing Stewart. Swing and a miss. Nice off-speed pitch for strike 1. Tigers will have Will Doty, Brady Coffin, and Jalen Idle up in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch from Stewart. Outside for ball 1. 1-1 now your count. One. Swing and a miss by Williams. Again, another nice off-speed pitch by Stewart. Williams out in front of it and now down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. Way outside. 2-2 now. Stewart looks in. Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Big strikeout that time for Stewart. Brings up the first out. Now brings up center fielder number 3, Brody Bauer, rather. He walked and scored and then flew out to the shortstop both times up. Facing now, Brady Stewart. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball one. Just misses hitting Bauer. Cardinal center fielder. Pitch on the way. Swung on and popped foul. Out of play. Over the right field side for strike one. Don't run afoul of your financial situation? Contact Sirks Financial in downtown Grinnell today. Tom Sirks, Dustin Smith, Natalie Pavey, eager to help you with your financial needs. That's Sirks Financial. Here's the pitch. Swung on and ripped up the center of the field for a base hit into center field. Bauer gets on board with a single. Brings up the right fielder, number 30, Braden Chance. Brody Bauer reaches first. And Braden Chance, the right fielder, steps in. He was hit by a pitch and has 2 singles on the night. Does Mr. Chance. Facing the pitch from Stewart. Here it is. Low and outside for ball one. Stewart takes a look over at first. Bauer seems no threat to steal. Here comes the pitch. He's going, though. And it's outside and low. Johnson couldn't even get a throw off, so he does have a stolen base. So just like that, since reverse broadcaster's jinx, I say he's no threat to steal, and he runs. Runner at second now for the Cardinals with 1 out. And a 2-0 count to the batter, Braden Chance. Here's a pitch. Swing and fouled off for strike one. Two-one now the count to Chance. Here comes the pitch from Stewart. Swing and fouled up again for strike two. 1 out, runner on second for the Cardinals here in the top of the 7th inning. They lead Grinnell 5-4. And 2 balls, 2 strikes to the batter, Braden Chance, the right fielder, facing Brady Stewart. Stewart gets a sign. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and hit towards the shortstop side, past the shortstop into left field. So that ball gets into left field. And the Cardinals have runners at first and third with 1 out. Brings up the shortstop, number 21, Casey Summers. Obviously, Tigers can't afford to allow any more runs here. And now we're going to have time as Coach Denberg comes out, and this might be it for Stewart. Although they didn't have anybody throwing, so let's see here. Coach Denberg just going to talk to the troops. And we're told that was an error on the Tigers on that last one, so no single. Has runners at first and third with 1 out. Again, first of 2 games tonight here on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network on this Wednesday evening. The second game will start about 15 to 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Coach breaks the huddle. Players go back to the positions, and here we go. And Casey Summers steps in, the shortstop. He grounded out, reached on an error, and struck out his prior 3 trips. Here we go. Squares to bunt, pulls it back, runner's going. They throw it short at a play on. Runner from third did not break home. So a stolen base for Chance. Pitch was low, or rather called a strike, excuse me. 0-1 now the count. The runners now at second and third with 1 out. And Newton leads 5-4 here in the top of the 7th. Stewart now with a pitch. Swung and Red is ripped to left field. That's over our left fielder's. He reaches up, makes the catch. No, he did not make the catch. It's safe. 1 run is in. They're waving the second run home. A double off the wall, scores 2 by Casey Summers. And Cardinals expand their lead now to 7-4. Pitch got up, and Summers ripped it to left field. One hop and hit the fence. Brings up the third baseman, number 10, Eli Stewart. Pitch is on the way high for ball 1. (1-0) the count now. Cardinals pick up 2 big runs so far, and this inning isn't over with yet. There's a ground ball, chop foul down the third base side. Coach Stenberg makes the play. And it's 1-1 to the count. 2 very big runs for the Cardinals here so far in the top of the 7th. Stewart now gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. Swung on a chop foul again down the third base side. 1-2 now the count. To Eli Stewart, Cardinal third baseman. Runner at second, 1 out for the Cardinals here at the top of the 7th. Looking for more. Already have 2 across. Looking for more. Brady Stewart gets a sign from Cole Johnson. Takes a look at second. Here comes the pitch. Reached out and hit into left field for a base hit. They're waving him home. Here comes the throw in. Oh, he stops him now, and the runner gets back. And the Cardinals now, nice piece of hitting by Stewart, just kind of reached the bat out and hit it over into left field. Brings up the pitcher, number 34, Cale Schwartz. He's flown out, singled, and grounded out his prior appearances. And now we're going to have, let's see, people just stood up. They stepped off the rubber, but nothing there. Okay, I think maybe Cole Johnson just gave me some instruction here. And Schwartz steps in to face Stewart. First and third, 1 out for the Cardinals. Schwartz squares to bunt. Pitch is outside for ball 1. Again, Schwartz taking a long look at his coach down at third base. Steps back in the box and awaits the pitch from Stewart. Scores to bunt again. This time it's pulled back. Throw down to second is in time. No, he's called him safe. Runner from third did not even move off the bag. So we have a stolen base. One and one now the count. To Schwartz. Here's the pitch from Stewart. Chop foul, jammed him inside. Schwartz fouls it off for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at second and third here in the top of the 7th inning. Cardinals already picked up 2 runs. They lead 7-4. And now Stewart gets the go-ahead from the home plate umpire. Set to deliver the 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Boy, nice piece of hitting by Schwartz. He was fooled. He just kind of reached the bat out and had a weak little swing and just caught a piece of it to foul it off to stay alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Schwartz now calls time. Now he steps back in, and we're ready to go. Stewart trying to work out of a jam here in the top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit to left center field. Ranging over as the Tigers make the catch for the out. And here comes the runner at home. He's going to score. Newton picks up another run on the sacrifice fly. And they now lead 8-4. So flew out to center field, but deep enough to score the run. Brings up the first baseman, number 1, Evan Grimm. Runner does not advance from second, so he's there at second with 2 outs now. Grimm steps in. He has a single and 2 strikeouts in his night so far. Again, Tigers get their at bat in the bottom of the 7th, but now have a pretty big mountain to climb as they trail 4. They're down 8-4. Here comes the pitch. Squares the bunt, pulls it away, throw down to third is wide of the bag, and the runner's in there with a stolen base. So Brad Kaler making the Tigers make the throws. Another stolen base. And that pitch was in there for a strike. 0-1 now. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice off speed for strike 2. Again, Tigers will have Will Doty, Brady Coffin, and Jalen Idle coming to bat for them in the bottom of the 7th inning. With a pretty big hill to climb. Here comes the 0-2 from Stewart. Bounces in the dirt. Nice stop by Cole Johnson for ball 1. 1-2 now the count. To the batter, Evan Grimm. Here's a pitch. Swung on and hit. Popped up into center field. Shallow center. Tiger center fielder's under it. Makes the catch for the out to retire the side. But Newton gets 3. They lead 8-4. Tigers come to bat in the bottom of the 7th on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy. Or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn and ASI Signs.
All right, last shot for the Tigers here at the bottom of the 7th. They trail 8-4. Will Doty steps in for the Tigers, the DH. 2 strikeouts and a walk in his plate appearances. First pitch from Schwartz is upstairs for ball 1. Will Doty, Brady Coffin, Jalen Idle. If anybody reaches, Brady Stewart would be up. Doty swing and a miss for strike 1. Cardinals get 3 huge runs in the top half of the 7th. They lead 8-4. Breaking ball. Throws it right at the batter. Was hoping it broke across. It did not break. So it's a ball. Pitch right down the middle for strike. 2-2 now the count. Here's the pitch. That one bounces in the dirt. Nice stop by the Cardinal catcher, rather, for a ball. And the count is full. 3-2 to Doty. Tigers need base runners. Count is full. Here comes the 3-2. Swung on and popped up on the right side in foul ground. Ranging over is the Cardinal catcher. He secures it, makes the catch for the first out. Big out for the Cardinals. Brings up first base number 3, Brady Kaufman. Kaufman is 1 for 3 on the night. Single, ground out, and fly out. No updates for Kaufman. Facing Kyle Schwartz. Again, the first of 2 tonight on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Swing and check, swing foul down the third base line. Foul ball sponsor this year and all year long is Sirks Financial Services. See Tom Sirks, Natalie Pavey, Dustin Smith for your financial needs. Don't run afoul of your financial situation. Contact Sirks Financial today. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Coffin thought about it, but pulls his bat back for ball one. 1-1 the count, 1 out, nobody on for the Tigers, who need base runners desperately. Pitch is outside for ball 2. 2-1 now the count. To Brady Coffin. Here comes the pitch from Schwartz. Swung on and hit towards the Cardinal shortstop. Scoops it up. Throw across the diamond is in time to get Coffin for the second out. And the Cardinals are 1 out away. Brings up Jalen Idle, the third baseman for the Tigers. He's 3 for 3 tonight. Single, a double, and a double for Mr. Idle on the night. Tigers down to their last out. Schwartz now trying to close this one out for the Cardinals and get a big win for the Cardinal baseball program. Here's a pitch on the way outside for ball 1. Well, any victory is big, but it's really going to be big because the Tigers were just this week by the Iowa Baseball Coaches Association voted the #1 team in Class 3A. So, big win indeed. There's a pop-up on the infield. Second base shortstop calls it, makes a catch for the final out to retire the side. And the Cardinals get the win, beat #1 Grinnell by a score of 8-4. Game 2 will start in about 20 minutes. We'll pause during that time. As we say, you are watching Tiger Baseball on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network on YouTube. We'll see you in about 15 or 20.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.